gonna go straight to the point on this one. How many times have you played Raider and then this happens? Hello everyone, it's Jackal here, and today we're gonna be doing something just really funny. You probably already realized that with the new mode in Nightreign that was added, new relics came along as well, and well, we already know about this one right here for Revenant, right? So turns out that Fromsoft went ahead with the funsies and did pretty much the same with our friend Raider by adding relics, which since I actually got a gut rolling with this one, because well, let's be real, to improve might and intelligence and reducing vigor and endurance. Yeah, and then this one improves sorceries too. So you can actually see, in case you don't know how, wrong button is. Wrong button again. Alright, here. In the filters you can actually see for the character specifics they added new relics. Even if you don't have them, even if you don't have one sample of this, then it's probably going to show up if I'm not mistaken. So you can actually take a look at what we have here. And for Raider, well, we have one that adds mind and intelligence while reducing vigor and endurance. Doesn't really affect your strength. And honestly, it ends up looking something like this when you're a max level. Now, you know the same happened with Revenant. We have one for vigor and endurance, reducing mind, and another one improving strength and reducing faith. They actually made all this Revenant trend really canon. So today I'm just gonna be showing a quick display of how these relics are actually working. And well, not how they work per se, not really the stats, not looking into the stats, but more of how they look in-game. Now, this is by no means an optimal setup. I tried to do a couple things here and there with what I had, because, well, I had limited options, and I only started playing this like today pretty much, by the time I'm recording this. And I went up for a magic attack up, which is something, well, my relics are a bit troublesome, and believe me, I actually ended up dying quite a few times due to that build up and also the frostbite. But this one also reduces my fate and strength, and I get HP restoration plus damage attacks, and yes, it does work with sorceries. And also incantations as well. And well, now taking a look at the other relics, then as I mentioned, this card roll that I got here, and this one was pretty much just, well, something that I had extra hanging around there, improving the item discovery after each enemy defeated at the forts, and just a couple more relics that I have here that increase my intelligence, mind, and also the attack power. Of course, by no means this is not optimal at all. You can actually get just so many better stuff than just what I got here, so you don't really have to play around this one, just play with whatever you have in case you want to try this out, because it's honestly really fun, especially Raider, since imagine getting Recluse, of course not the same damage output, but well, let's say something a bit less, maybe something like Duchess, and instead of having to dodge or having that ultimate that is not really the best for damage, you actually have Raider's Kit, meaning that you can tank hits with your character skill, retaliate, and you can also stagger enemies with your character skill or your ultimate. Plus, we all know that you get a damage buff when you have Totem's Tail up. So these are the advantages. It's a really fun playstyle to try ahead. You can just go on and mix and match and do whatever you like. And if you're gonna be playing, then I'm gonna be doing a quick demonstration here with whatever. It doesn't really make much of a difference. This is just for testing purposes. I already got the recordings that you will be seeing, and you honestly just want to change your playstyle a little bit and set your priorities straight. So mine reduces my strength. You don't necessarily have to go for something like that. And in my case, what I should be doing is trying to... Whoa, are you serious? I'm not even gonna complete this run and I get the shift in there. You should be prioritizing your forts and your Sorcerer Rises. Because here you will have guaranteed staves that you can use. And if you get good spells, something that you feel comfortable with, then just head over to any of the mines in case you need to upgrade it. And of course, as we know, Raider for whatever reason has a really high drop for Renala's full moon, so you can also play for that, but I will definitely suggest to try to get another staff just in case as a backup. And if you're playing solo, then as well you may want to get another staff because you're not going to be spamming moons if you're playing solo. So I'll be leaving you all with this gameplay, and I might show up with some commentary here and there of how it works. I was playing with a friend, he was using Revenant with the melee build, I was using Raider with the Sorcerer build. It was really fun and memey to see all these things hanging around, and it was also quite surprising how well it works. So I'll be leaving you with the gameplay, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye.